All right, we're here with Luther after a 1-0 loss to St. Olaf in the second round of the NCAA Division III Men's Soccer Championship. We have head coach Chris Garcia-Prats, student athletes Eli Lehmann, Aitor Lopez, and Hugo Zadig. Coach, we'll start with you on an opening statement on a game where there was just one goal in it today.
Yeah, first of all, congrats to St. Olaf for making it back to the Sweet 16. I shared that they were probably one of the best teams in the region, and I feel like showed some of that quality today. And yeah, I'm super proud of our guys. Right, we kind of I felt like a good plan going into the game. I thought we disrupted them a bit with some of the things that we kind of put at them, and created some really great moments. And soccer football is about kind of capturing those moments, and they probably captured their moment, and we weren't able to capture our moment. And but nothing should, today's result doesn't kind of determine kind of the success of our season. And really proud of our young men. Obviously, our seniors here, they're here representing obviously the whole senior class. And it's tough when you're in your season, but the part that's probably the part that hurts the most is kind of the family and the group that we've got in place. So.
Aitor, so I'll start with you. Held a St. Olaf team to just 3 shots and goal, not a lot of scoring chances, clear-cut ones either way. Let's talk about the defensive effort today.
Yeah, the team is been great this year. A lot of defensive set pieces, really compact. We have 2 sixers, which drop a lot, and they're more like defenders. So we really defend good, compact back. We don't create many chances of score. Lucky today with that 1v1 situation. I know next year, those guys are still going to be here in the program, represent the program. We know this was hard for them, for us, for the team, for the people that came and visited us. And we feel like home here with all the crowd, everyone there. And I know next year is gonna be different.
Eli, Aitor was just talking about it there. A lot of Luther fans made the drive up. Just what was it like having that support? Obviously not playing at home, but it kind of felt like it at times.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's super cool. Like when you have guys who you've also gone through this process with being there. Some guys like Ethan Ducklow, J-Mo. Some of these names that just come to mind immediately of guys who I love, and getting to hug them afterwards, and just kind of showing how, like Fran mentioned yesterday, how this is a family. And I think it's really cool to just see that doesn't end when you stop wearing the kit. And so I think there's something really cool in that, where as we move on to our next part in our lives, we can still be a part of that program and still be a part of that crowd that comes and supports the lads, hopefully in the national tournament.
Here you go. Talk a little bit about the camaraderie and the senior class, and what made this class and this year's team have such a good season.
Yeah, it's been an incredible ride. We started off our freshman year going to the national tournament, losing in the first round, so we got a bit of taste of what that feels like. And our 2 less good seasons, and feeling the sort of revenge. We were out for revenge to come back this season, and we went through some downs in the beginning of the season, but the senior class is so strong. We've been through everything, highs and lows together, and with the team that we have, the young team as well, coming back to this position, winning yesterday, and then going out in the way we did today, put in a really good performance against a really strong team. I think it just shows how strong the leadership has been, but also how strong the guys who we lead are as well. And there's nothing more that I can say than the amount of, I have so much belief in the rest of the guys for the coming years. We came in with not much NCAA championship experience, and we put in a great performance yesterday, and there's so much more to give in the future.
Coach, anything you want to add about this year's group or the senior class as a whole?
Yeah, the seniors are, they're a special group, and they've had a couple tougher years here recently, and so, and even Eli and Hugo in particular, right, have had kind of some ups and downs of the season, right? Some injuries that kind of kept them from impacting things like they wanted to do on the field, but the impact that they made off the field was outstanding, right? And that's that true sign of character, right? Is when things are difficult to show your true colors. And both Eli and Hugo, along with the rest of the senior class, right, really showed that, right? They showed their ability to, what is their true character, right? And we talked about it in the locker room before we walked out. the character of this team is so strong, right? They're winners, right? Because they never gave up, right? And so, we talk about leaving a legacy, right? We talk about making the place better than it was before you were here. And all of these young men, our 3 seniors next to me, right? I'm super proud of them, right? And they're representing their group. And I told them to hold their heads up high, right? They did an amazing job representing Luther College, our soccer program, themselves, their families, right? And there's nothing that they can be sad, right? Because it's over, right? But there's nothing that they should be ashamed of. They should hold their heads up proud for an amazing season.
Christine, anything?
Hey guys, what is your message? I mean, you've talked a lot about how this team is your family. What's kind of your message to the class after this?
I can go. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's like just being grateful for it. Like, I'm just so thankful to God and to my family and this team for just allowing me to have this opportunity. I feel like, I mean, we were in the restaurant for the game yesterday, and a bunch of guys just started making everyone do a speech about, just stupid stuff like that. And I think that's what it's all about. I think it's about not taking those small moments for granted, and I think that's something that our team does really well. And I think that's what's contributed to us being as successful as we are, is you just can't take any of it for granted. Like, just don't take it for granted.
All right. Thanks, guys. Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.